So the idea came from personal experience. We started the weaning process with our daughter, and unfortunately we gave her some baby rusk as she had an anaphylactic shock. It was quite a severe anaphylactic shock. Her hands turned purple and were really swollen, hives, and she was violently vomiting. We rushed her to A&E, and that's when we found out she was actually allergic to wheat, eggs, nuts, milk, dairy, peanuts and avocado. So being a parent, it's hard enough trying to feed your kids just normal food, and with these restrictions in place, it kind of like changed our life from that point onwards. So our shopping trips became significantly longer. We had to check the ingredients of every single item that we were looking for in the hope that we would find something. Free from food sections were always very small in the grocery stores that we were going to, so again our choices were quite limited. And also finding items that were in stock, that was proving to be quite difficult as well. So our shopping trips were longer, and also the amount we were spending had significantly increased. That's when I started thinking to myself, is this just something we're experiencing? Are we just kind of like an outlier, or is there a lot more people that are going through similar things that we were going through? And it actually turns out food allergies is really prevalent in a lot of the countries that I looked into. In the UK, for example, it's estimated that up to 20% of people are celiacs. The free from food market is estimated to be worth about £538 million by 2018. But despite all of this, the services that were online and were in the groceries were really not meeting the needs of the people that were suffering. And that's kind of like where myAllergy was born. The crucial early steps was really to validate the idea. We wanted to make sure that the pain points that I was experiencing was being experienced by other people. So we would go to a lot of conferences, free from food shows, and really put surveys out there to see what are the pain points that you're experiencing in terms of your journey of trying to feed either yourself or your child that suffers from food allergies or intolerances. So really it was validation of the idea and making sure that the pain points that we were experiencing and the service that we would provide would be dealing with those pain points and adding value to people's lives. So to get things started, really that's what we were focusing on, is to make sure that the services that we wanted to bring out through myAllergy were things that people genuinely needed. In terms of monetization, at the start we're looking to use advertising. So one of the pain points that we found out from suppliers is there's not really a place where they can go to where there's a focus on food allergy sufferers or intolerances that they can advertise. It's maybe Facebook or Twitter and some of the grocery stores. So what we're hoping to do is provide an opportunity for suppliers to market their products for the people who genuinely need them. So that'll be our initial source of revenue. We're also hoping to do subscription models such as provide nutritional advice or online one-to-one meetings where you could talk to someone about your food allergies and monetize that. We also think our buy section, which is where you can actually buy the products, is where we would be taking a 15% margin of all items sold. What we're hoping to do by this is to keep the model fairly simple for suppliers, but also let them be in control of what the prices are. So we're only going to take a 15% margin, there's going to be no other charges, and we're hoping that the simplicity of this model will also attract more users to put the products onto our site. The last way we're hoping to monetize is as a data integrator. So we will have a lot of incredibly useful data of who's suffering from what allergies, what trends are going on, and that is another form that I think would be very useful for suppliers, pharmaceuticals and other drug companies to have anonymous data to which they can make, again, business decisions as to which direction they want their products to go and market. For those starting a business, I think the first thing you want to concentrate on is really what problem are you trying to fix? What is your problem statement? And trying to justify that in maybe a couple of sentences. Really look at what value are your business, products or services trying to add to people, whether it be a customer or another business or any organization. If you can get those two really focused and build upon that, I think you've got a good chance of making it further.